is my pleasure to welcome you this afternoon to a remembrance and a celebration of our colleague, Professor Frederick Tillis. Dr. Tillis was a member of our composition theory faculty. He was also the founder of our Afro-American and Jazz Department. And he was, in addition, the director of the Fine Arts Center for over 20 years. Dr. Tillis's contribution to our campus, to the university at large, and quite frankly, to the world of music, is really an incredibly wonderful and joyous thing to behold and to remember. Dr. Tillis was born in Galveston, Texas on January 5th, 1930. He was a graduate of Wiley College, where he received his BA degree at the age of 19, which tells you something about the precocity of his talents. And then he went on to receive both his Master of Arts degree and his PhD in music composition from the University of Iowa. At the University of Iowa, he studied with Philip Bezanson. And when Philip Bezanson became the chair of our music department here in Amherst, one of the very first hires he made was to bring in Dr. Tillis to teach in our music department. During all of his activities, Fred maintained a continuous outpouring of music. His catalog includes more than 125 compositions. Many of them were commissions. They span both the jazz and classical European traditions, and they're in various medias: orchestra, jazz, instrumental, choral, chamber music, and vocal works. His music reflects all the various cultural and artistic influences that Fred had during his life, and yet Fred's music is instantly recognizable and remarkably compelling in its beauty, its melodic inventiveness, its harmonic ingenuity, and its very, very clear structure and form. Fred was also one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. Though Fred wasn't an actual part of my hiring committee when I came to audition here to be part of the faculty more than 40 years ago, he took an avid interest in the search, the job search, and came to all of the events that all of our candidates presented. I had the opportunity to meet him at that time, and I found his warmth, his humor, his knowledge, and his ability to welcome one so encouraging, so compelling, that I decided on the spot that if I'd actually would be lucky enough to be offered this job, I would take it, because I thought it was a place I could feel comfortable and I could feel at home in. And I did take the job. I was lucky enough to be offered it, and Fred really did make me feel exceedingly comfortable the entire time that we worked here together. And I can never thank him enough for that. And I know he did the same with many, many, many other people. We'll be featuring a video that was shot at a concert that we did last February, a year ago February, honoring Philip Bezanson and some of Bezanson's outstanding students, which of course included Fred. And so you'll be seeing some snippets from that performance, little bits and pieces of a variety of pieces of composers who either studied with or were affected by Bezanson, and that will include pieces by Robert Stern, Stanley Sharkey, myself, Jaser Giles, and of course a piece of Fred's which is called Blow Out the Candles. There'll be some wonderful footage where you can see Fred. I think it may have been one of the last actual performances that he attended, listening to his music, listening to others, and enjoying music in that special, wonderful, receptive and retentive way that he had. It's a joy to look at those films. And I want to thank Fred's daughter, Pam Tillis, for sharing that video with us and for taking care of the editing and for supplying it to us for this event. I would like you to think about, as we go forward, that next February there will be this major celebration of Professor Tillis. And as I said, it'll be a 2-day event. It'll be in February. There'll be performances of his music, readings of his poetry, and a group of scholars and composers and artists join together to talk about his contribution into his music. So I want to fondly remember Fred and his great contribution to our campus and culture, and I invite you to enjoy the video. Thank you.